Hachi, Machi, that middle-class famous tour is in full swing, Gipperino.
You ain't lying, fatty.
It's a live comedy show. We play a little AYG with the crowd. Great way to introduce people to the show. Bring the squad. Come out and see us. We're coming, baby.
Yeah, gang, these tickets are selling quickly, so make sure you get your tickets. We're coming in, we're going to be Red Bank, New Jersey, then we're going to Seattle, Portland, all in August. Then in September, we're going Kansas City, Springfield, St. Louis. Then we're going down there to Nashville, hitting Indy, coming home to Philly, baby. The chicken's got to come home to roost.
Yeah.
Then we're hitting Providence, Rhode Island, and up there to Beantown. Get those tickies.
Let's go.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite new podcast. This is Are You Garbage?
Oh, yeah.
A little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find out if they grow up to be classy.
Yeah?
Or if they're just a big old piece of trash. I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day. We're down here in Aunt Tootie's basement. She's upstairs sunbathing.
Ooh.
She's got 3 weeks booked at hedonism. She's trying to get ready.
Okay.
She goes for a long time.
No
She likes
tan
to
lines.
Get it in down there.
Yeah.
My co-host is coming at you from right next to me, slightly unamused this week, but what are you going to do? He is the CEO of Are You Garbage? He's an international businessman. He is the Prince of Park Avenue, but always the king of the boardwalk, baby. Give it up for KJ, Kevin James Ryan.
Hey, gang. Thanks for tuning in. As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube. As you know, those numbers are
True to roof.
fucking cooking, baby.
Woo-wee.
And then there was one more thing, www.patreon.com/areyougarbage, the greatest goddamn website ever created.
Yes,
Shout
sir.
out to fucking the Yam and the Conti families, the two inventors of that goddamn website.
Love them.
Fucking American heroes you are. We just hit 5,000 patrons over there today.
Going camping.
This morning, baby. Going
Look
camping.
out.
Sign up. Get all the fucking bonus content over there. It's a good time.
Get the bug spray and the bear spray. We're going out into the wild, baby. Yeah. And having a nice quick shout out to our producer extraordinaire, the Magic Man, makes us all look good. He works the ones and twos, he crosses the T's, and he dots the I's. Give it up for T-Bone McMuffin, Mr. Toby McMullen, everybody.
What's up, dudes?
What up, dog?
Dude, this has got to be the most jacked guy we've ever had.
I
in the
know,
studio.
dude.
He's built like the fucking gold gym logo.
It's like the Shield rolled in here. Holy shit. Gang, we couldn't be fucking more excited to have our incredibly, and I mean incredibly special guest here with us today for the first time. You have seen him on Chrissy Chaos. You've seen him on the Adam Ray podcast. You've seen him on the Adam Carolla podcast. Ooh. He's been on Ellen. He went live on Instagram with Mr. Mark Zuckerberg.
You hear that,
Ever
bozos?
fucking heard of him? He's the co-host of Meme Daddies, but here's the real fucking turkey. Let me tell you right now.
Get to the numbers.
His Instagram page, Tank Sinatra, 3 million followers.
That's nothing.
His other page, Tank's Good News, 2.8 million followers.
Did that by accident.
Let's go!
Fuck around and hit 3 milli, no big deal. His third Instagram page, Influence in the Wild, which is now a game that you can get. It is right here. 4.9 million followers. Let's see. Add those numbers up. You got the 2. That's a lot of fucking people.
Yeah. Chances are you follow this fucking guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is an internet sensation. He is the master of the fucking memes. But the big question in his mind today, is he garbage? I ain't tell him to his face. It looks like he leads with a headbutt. I'll tell you that. Give it up for Tank Sinatra, everybody.
I am Irish. I will lead with a headbutt.
You got to be first move headbutt guy. Oh, yeah, what's a boom?
I mean, just by nature. It's not even, it's not my move, but I could see it happening for
Genetically,
sure.
yeah, it's in you. You also have the vibes of a guy who has someone in a headlock while punching someone else. You know what I mean? Like, you're just like, get the fuck. You're just like bebopping and scatting fucking.
I'm good for 2 or 3. I need help beyond that. Yeah.
Buddy, thank you so much for coming in, man. Congratulations again. Here's the game. Influencers in the Wild.
Check it out.
Check it the fuck out. Very cool. It's going to be up there on the set.
Influencers in the Wild, the game.
Thank you.
Go places, gain followers, get famous, no talent required.
Look at that.
That's the
Love it.
tagline.
Look at that.
The
That's
American
very
way, you motherfuckers.
I love here the Foley thing. I've been watching this podcast for a while. This thing you do here, it reminds me of Matt Foley. I mean, I don't know if you know
Oh, you do
about
that? I
that.
haven't picked up on
Do
that.
I do that?
You haven't picked up. No. This. You do this when you talk a lot. You do the framing like a Matt Foley. I'm 35 years old.
Okay.
I live in a van
Live
down
in a
by the
studio
river.
apartment in Astoria, Queens. My girlfriend hates me.
Anybody
can't-
got blow?
I can't get enough of it. Just the emphasis on every joke is just boom. The
Thank
hands,
you, buddy.
I feel myself wanting to do it because in the microphone and my shoulders are just like I want to punch it.
Shoulders are fucking jacked.
Yeah. I was doing push-ups in the car on the way here. I have a
Car?
Tesla.
I got a flatbed truck. All
I
right?
have a Tesla, so I just put it on auto drive and I was doing push-ups in the back seat.
Doing chin-ups.
Elon was not happy.
This kid's doing burpees in traffic. That's what we're talking
great.
about.
So I know we're going to get to the Are You Garbage questions later,
Of
but
course.
just to put myself ahead of the game a little bit.
Comes with gifts in
Okay.
a brown paper bag. My kind of guy. Forget the bow. Forget the ribbon.
This better not be D-ball. I'll tell you that right now.
Listen, I've been listening for a while.
Okay.
Okay.
This
This is
fuck-
making me nervous. I don't know what this is.
You were talking about sleeping with a T-shirt on your face for a while.
Ooh.
So this is
Whoa. A sleep mask with a stain on it, ladies and gentlemen.
a weighted sleep mask. It came
That's
from
great.
Amazon. I don't know where
Sure,
it was
that's great.
before that.
Oh, that's
very
sweet.
nice.
Look at that.
You feel that, right?
I'm doing the Patreon episode.
Get me a
with this
Snickers
song.
bar.
Foley.
He's not too far off.
I went back. I mean, I'm from Long Island.
Thank you so much.
So when I was growing up in Long Island in the 90s, 80s,
Right.
this was like the epitome of cool. If you had one of these, you were just fucking crushing puss.
Hit me. What the?
A zippy.
A zippy?
A
A
gold
zippy, dude.
zippy.
Buddy.
And I
Holy
didn't.
shit.
I don't get you a gift with no battery, so I got the fucking.
Oh,
item
man.
for it, too.
That's a fire hazard. He can't be
Yeah.
trusted with flammable fucking liquids. I'm going to have to. What?
Buddy, that's too sweet.
You'll
of
get
you.
this
Thank
after you do
man.
your homework, okay?
I was gonna get it inscribed with the word garbage, but the guy didn't
Oh,
understand
That
what I
is
was.
fucking
He didn't know what I was
sweet.
saying, so I just.
Thank you.
That's sweet.
That's very sweet
didn't
of you.
see that.
Made in the USA, huh? Zippo. Look at that.
And
It
I
even
know.
says it on the bottom because a lot of the cheapos out there don't say it.
I know you're off the cigs, so if you want to crack
look at
open a
this
piece
guy.
of,
He's pulling out fucking like Santa Claus.
I know.
I wanted to get
great.
myself some points before the questions rolling.
Nah,
'cause
you don't need points.
I know. I'm from Long Island. I'm from Suffolk County.
It's tough
which
to
is-
come out of Long Island not trashy. It's very, very hard.
I grew up on Jericho Turnpike,
in an easy pass lane.
across the street from Chuck E. Cheese. So
Stop, you're giving it away. Jesus Christ. Did you ever talk to the cops before? Zip it, will you?
I killed her, I swear. What the fuck? It was a speeding ticket, jerk off.
I was going to say your seatbelt was undone. Give us the full story then. All right, so Suffolk County, Long Island.
New York.
Give us
Yeah,
the story.
New York.
Give us the backstory, the origin story of
Parents.
Sinatra.
Catholic, Irish, alcoholic, CIA family.
What's
Not
CIA?
CIA.
Catholic, Irish, alcoholic.
Catholic. That's
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
That's real fucking
Yeah.
better help shit. I like that.
Yeah. Older sister, younger sister, literally grew up. I mean, there was a Chuck E. Cheese across Jericho Turnpike from me. My house was right behind what used to be called Jeffrey's, then became the New York Sports Club. There was
It was a gym?
a gym, yeah.
No, one thing, he's just fucking born behind a gym.
Yeah, I was born in the-
They were throwing out all the old treadmills. He was fucking lifting them over his head.
converted into a crib.
Some little kid keeps stealing all the kettlebells. Kid's going to be an animal.
And, you know, it was pretty normal. My father worked for the Long Island Railroad,
Dad worked for Long Island Rail. What'd your
Yeah.
mom do?
cleaned houses,
Cleaned houses.
raised
Okay.
us.
So middle class family.
100%.
100% middle class family.
famous.
Single
yeah.
single
Shout out to
household?
Middle Class Famous Tour.
Of course.
Get your
Thank you very
tickies
much.
available
Get
now.
your
Shows are
tickies.
selling
Yeah,
out all
selling
over the
fuck
country.
out,
Yeah.
gang. House?
Ranch.
Rancher.
A rancher.
Yeah. 1 floor,
I was born in a rancher as well.
3 bedrooms,
Is this Yellowstone? What's going on here?
basement.
Basement?
Yeah, just a normal house with like
Was
you
the
know,
basement redone?
smoking in the house heavily.
Who? Mom or dad?
Both.
Both mom and dad
All of them.
cranking heaters.
The whole
Everybody
family.
ripping heaters all day long.
What was the brand of choice?
Marlboro Light?
Woo!
Yeah, bro,
I know a
li-
gentleman when I see it.
The
He
Mar-
even says that trashy. I don't think he said
Marlboro.
Marlboro.
The Marlboro Miles in my house were.
Shout out to the Miles,
I
baby.
mean, Christmas gifts were bought. I mean, we were going for the raft in my house.
No one ever got that. Also, you wouldn't have the lung capacity to fucking get down the river.
Yeah, we had jackets. We went pretty heavy. I had a Marlboro Miles jacket, like a red jacket.
Damn, that thing was.
So those things are coming back into style now with all these young hipster kids.
Yeah.
You go into like a fucking thrift shop and they're like $800 to get a Marlboro Miles jacket.
Oh, they cost thousands
Yeah,
in
yeah.
actual cigarettes.
Yeah, but then that's a perk. You were buying a Bernie's anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you were gonna buy them anyway. I mean, we would be sent around the corner to go buy cigarettes and the lottery tickets and all that shit. And there was a bar around the corner from my house, and I used to go to the bar. My mom cleaned the bar. She
To
found
do what? What'd you do?
You
with the
hanging
bar?
out in the bar,
hanging out with my parents.
Yeah.
Just chilling in there.
Yeah. We'd play the thing. where you-
Shuffleboard.
Sure.
No, not shuffleboard. It was like an arcade version of a shuffleboard, but there was wood shavings in there. You'd throw the little wood
I don't know
disc with the
that.
metal,
Did the little
Yeah.
bowling things come down from the top
and then pop up.
and then
And they
popped
had the
up?
little pins
They
like
had
that
them
you
in-
had to hit
Yeah.
the. Yeah.
They
That
had to have it.
sawdust when you were a kid, man. That might as well have been fairy dust.
It
That
was
stuff
magic.
was magic.
Mm-hmm.
It was magic the way the thing slid across the fucking table.
So my mom cleaned that bar,
Okay.
found a dead body in there one morning. Come to find out
You
later
sounded
on.
like she found a mouse, dude.
No, I mean, it was like, it was a big deal, huge deal.
Yeah, I would assume it's a
Dead
dead body in
bodies
a bar.
usually are.
Yeah, the guy just fell down the stairs and like just kind of.
Shit.
You can't really Swiffer that away. You know what I mean?
We're at a pledge, and there's a dead guy at the bottom of the stairs.
I'm
Who
gonna
was the
go
guy?
home. I don't remember, but I remember being in meetings later on, hearing a guy talk about the guy who died.
Did he
People
live
dying.
there? Did the guy live there or something?
No,
like that?
no. He just like was there too late one night. They probably locked up. The guy fell down the stairs quietly.
No
or
one knew he was there. Or something.
no one knew he was there. Yeah.
And then your mom goes in to clean the house.
Goes in to clean it like 8, 9 a.m. the next morning, and she opens up the door and she goes, "Oh, whoa! I'm gonna go home and call the cops."
Man.
Shit.
I would
Yeah.
I would have never step foot back. in
Do
that
you remember?
place.
Do you remember when she? Do you remember this incident?
I remember when she came home and she was upset about it. Yeah, I was pretty young. I mean, but it was definitely something I logged in the memory.
You're nagging her about sugar cereal or something like that. She just saw a fucking corpse.
Yeah, I'm like, anyway, we're at a Lucky Charms.
She's sitting there with a fucking Marlboro Light 4000, fucking contemplating life.
Yeah, she's I mean, my parents smoked heavily.
Yeah, a lot of people did back then, man. That was just the way.
Three
Even
kids-
non-smokers smoked at parties and barbecues and
Yeah,
shit.
no
Give me
shit.
one of them.
Oh yeah, I mean the stress level in my house with my dad working for the railroad and my mom trying to raise us. We were very close in age.
Mm-hmm.
My sister was 2 years older than me. My younger sister was 1.5 years younger than me.
That's Irish, right
Irish
there. That all
triplets,
checks
baby.
out.
It was. I can only imagine. I have 3 children now. I have a 15-year-old stepdaughter, a 9-year-old son, and a 4-year-old son.
Mm-hmm.
If they were closer in age and all doing the same shit all the time, I don't know. I don't know what I can't imagine what it would be
You
like.
would lose
man.
it. Yeah, parents were just fucking built different back then, man. They really were.
I don't know. I think it was bad for them. And
Oh,
us.
yeah.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
a
no,
fucking
yeah,
nightmare.
yeah.
What do you think?
They just kept their head down and fucking went
She's
and found
finding
dead
bodies
Yeah.
at work.
They
What
just
the
smoked butts all day long.
Just ripped heaters.
Yeah, my wife was, when we had our 3rd son, she's like, I think I could use some help. Like, I would like some sort of a nanny or something. And I was like, get out of here.
No one in
mom-
my family's ever had a goddamn
Yeah,
nanny.
my mom raised us all alone, and she did fine. And then my next thought was like, maybe she didn't.
Yeah, no
Maybe we
shit.
should get you some help.
Yeah.
And then we got some help, and it was like really helpful.
Sure, of
That's
course.
pretty classy right there, I'll tell you that. But we'll get into that. We'll get into that in a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to know more about the ranch house. Now, this basement you're talking about, was it finished?
Not for a while, not for a long time.
Was there a sliding glass door that went outside from
No,
that basement?
There was a window like this. big.
Was there a door, or was it open stairway from the first floor down, or was it like a
No,
separate
there was
entity?
no. It was an open stairway that we all fell down.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I
Yeah.
fell down. I was born in a ranch house, and I took a fucking header down that thing fucking almost once a week. And it was the kind of stairs where you couldn't just roll down it, but you could fall off the side
Yeah, me
because
too.
it was
Oh,
open.
same.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
You
That,
like a
yeah, that was
triple
like
Lindy.
that was like so the people who finished the cement could get out. That
Yeah.
wasn't for like to live in. You know what I mean? They just made wooden stairs so they could get out.
Yeah, bad news.
Garage?
Garage was converted into a den for us. So there was also a step that everyone spilled off of all the time.
Wait, hold on. I got to picture this. So you have a ranch house.
Yep.
And the garage was built onto the house?
Yeah, it was part of the house. So you walk in the house.
I've never seen that. That's real trash.
I've seen it, and then you close it up. right? Like you didn't keep the big garage door there.
No. Yeah, it was bricked up. It was like
Yeah.
part of the house.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
converted into a den.
Converted into a den. Dens are big out. In
Now, when
Long
did that
Island,
happen?
And it's
Did that,
trash.
was that
Yeah.
as far as back as you can remember?
I don't remember that. no.
Okay, so
my
they did
parents
that-
they did some good work to the house. They put an extension on the house, give my sister a new.
Are they still in that house?
They are, yeah.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, keeping it old school.
Yeah, they stick around, man. They're still there. I mean, the house is the same pretty much. They've done some work interior wise to it. The outside is the exact same. I mean, it's a red brick. It's crazy.
How's the lawn looking?
Solid.
They keep it tight?
Yeah, they keep it
Your
pretty
dad
good.
kept it tight?
My dad, I mean, he also, as in addition to being a Long Island Railroad engineer, worked for a landscaping company.
Okay.
My dad was a hard worker.
Yeah, man.
But he retired at age 51.
Damn.
He's been chilling ever since.
Love
Nice.
that.
Good
Yeah.
Benny's at the Long Island
Oh,
Railroad,
yeah,
I
real
imagine.
good, especially in that time period.
Yeah.
You sign on in the
That was
70s.
the golden era of Benny's, dude.
They were
The unions
pulling.
were just giving shit out.
Oh yeah, you moved the train, you got paid for a month.
Yeah, no kidding. They were giving all those loans out to Vegas.
Yeah.
Fucking money was rolling in. That's fucking wild.
Okay. What was a vacation like growing up?
Yeah, where'd you guys go?
Montauk.
That's
Montauk.
nice, though. Montauk's nice.
Montauk's
Very
nice.
shitty. They're not shitty, but there is the affordable version of Montauk.
So we would go to a hotel called the Royal Atlantic.
Mm-hmm.
We did it. I'll say my parents did it nice. My parents with my aunts on my mom's side, cousins from Michigan, and my friends of my mother's would all come in, and we would get 4 or 5 rooms in a row on the beach.
Okay.
And the day we would check out, they would book it for the next year. So we would go every year, and it became a really, really solid tradition. We did it for probably 10 or 11 years.
Damn.
That's a good gig.
Great memories there.
Yeah.
Great memories instilled so far deep in my DNA that, like, if I go out there for fishing, which I'll do, like, a charter with a friend of mine, he'll have a spot and I'll just jump on.
Okay.
I still have to go to Fudge and Stuff just to, like, take pictures to send to my cousins
Sure.
in Michigan who are 50 years old.
Yeah.
I
And
like
they still go, oh, man, remember?
Those good old days, man.
Yeah, it's very much the same. Montauk has been well preserved. And the Royal Atlantic, as far as hotels go out there, is about as good as it gets. It's central, very centrally located. The rooms are, beach rooms.
Yeah.
The
So,
Royal
yeah.
Atlantic has a pretty nice ring to it. I got to tell you that.
Yeah, but right across the street you have the Ronjo, which has the thing from Greg Brady's necklace when he's in Hawaii and he gets crushed by the waves, huge out front. There's a big swing of
Yeah.
accommodations out there.
I gotcha. Fucking neon lights everywhere. All right. Vacations.
What was the high school mascot?
Yeah, it was the high school mascot.
Comac Cougars,
Comac Cougars.
All right. It's very like,
middle of the road.
Yeah, very 80s. Middle. That sounds like it could be out of an 80s teen movie.
When
Yeah.
did you start working as a kid?
The first job I had was when I was 14, and I got fired from it after like 3 days.
Which was what?
A bagel place. I worked at a bagel place, and a friend of mine worked at a car wash next door, and he came in.
That's very Long Island, the bagel place next to the fucking car wash.
Yeah. And I go, yo, just take that Yoo-hoo. I said, just give me a car wash. I was 14. I didn't even have a car.
Then I can trade that car wash for something else. Then trade that.
I was trying to
something
trade a pin into a house. It was
Yeah.
one
That's
of-
what
one of
got you
those.
fired was a fucking yoo-hoo?
Yeah, and this woman who I still have a little bit of a resentment against, but she's obviously, there's something wrong with
You
her.
don't
She was
say.
like
You
40
seem over it.
45 years old working in a bagel place. Not that there's anything wrong with that,
Sure.
but something was off with her. Probably
You're
shouldn't
ratting out a little kid
shouldn't
over
say
a
her
Yoo-hoo.
name. Yeah, I was 14 years old.
Yeah,
dude.
what the fuck?
But still, you're the new guy. You can't be trusted. You're coming in your third day. You're stealing. You're moving yoo-hoos out the back door for car washes.
Yeah, one
You
Yoo-hoo.
can't be trusted.
And I saw her pull the guy aside, the owner, and he pulls me into the back, and he goes, and this was a pretty good lesson for me because I didn't really know how business worked. I just thought everything was free for you. You own the place. So he goes, I heard that you gave a friend of yours a drink for free, so you did steal from us, so I can't have you working here anymore. I was like, steal from you? What do you mean? He's like, can't work here anymore. I was
Right.
like, all right. So I went and got a job across the street at
Grabbed a
music-
couple yoo-hoos on the way out the door.
shaking them, throwing them. I got a job at Music Den across the street, which was a music store, and that I kept for like a year.
Now, this is like a strip mall, right? This is like a Long Island strip mall.
This is a weird area of the town I'm talking about because you got Jericho Turnpike, which splits into Vets Highway, and it's like a massive. And in the middle of that, you have a World War II gun that's like 10 feet high.
I know exactly what you're talking about. You have to go around it, right?
It's huge.
Yes.
Yeah. So right there, like when I say across the street, I mean like 500 yards. As the crow flies across the street. You know what I mean? Huge disparity. But I was still in the same area. Mm-hmm. So I worked at Music Den, which I loved because I'm a music fanatic.
Okay.
And I worked there for about a year. I've had 62 jobs in my life.
Damn.
I've had a lot of jobs.
Kip, let's talk about Bespoke Post, baby.
You mean Box of Awesome?
Yeah, get a Box Awesome, gang.
Yeah.
You want to take your summer adventures up to the next level? Do it with a flamethrower. Huh?
You want it, they got it, baby.
They got cool stuff, man. They got drink mixers. They got pocket knives. They got cool guy stuff that you're going to look cool when you whip it out.
Mm-hmm. You want to show up to the beach, family vacation? Okay. Show up to the beach, family vacation. You won't look cool? Boom, they'll take care of you.
There you
Going
go.
camping? Boom, they'll take care of you. Travel? Boom, they take care of you.
Yeah.
They sent us a bunch of stuff. We just got new stuff, new camping gear. I'm taking it on I was going to break it out. I was taking it out on our camping trip. I got a cool new knife. It's like the Outsiders.
Cutting up, kindling.
To get started, just take the quiz at boxofawesome.com. Your answers will help them pick the right box of awesome for you. They release new boxes every month across a ton of different categories. Each box is valued at around $70, but you only pay a fraction of that price. Plus, you're helping support small business. 90% of everything that comes in your box of awesome is from a small up-and-coming brand. It's free to sign up. You can skip a month at any time or cancel. This is it, baby. Here's the turkey. Get 20% off your first monthly box when you sign up at boxofawesome.com. Enter the code GARBAGE at checkout. That's boxofawesome.com. Code GARBAGE for 20% off your first box. Boxofawesome.com. Go garbage. Do it.
Now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp. Guys, mental health is very important. If your car was broken, what would you do? Would you just keep driving around? No, you would figure it out. If you have a flat tire, you'll fix it. If your roof is leaking, you'll take care of it. A lot of times, you turn to a trained professional. When it comes to mental health, nothing is different. You need the help of a trained professional a lot of times, and BetterHelp is here to help you. I know for me, talk therapy has helped me a lot in my comedy career, in my journey, in all figuring out what I want to do in my life. If you're stuck, you got to take the stigma away from it, baby. A lot of people need help. It's easy peasy, whether you're going through a breakup, you lost your job, you're trying to switch jobs, whatever it is, BetterHelp can assist you wherever you are at this point in your life. It's online therapy. It offers video, phone, and even live chat therapy sessions, so you don't have to see anybody if you don't want to. I recommend you do because it kind of helps. But if you're just getting your feet wet, just trying to figure it out, start with just, some text or something. Figure it out. Start texting them. Slide in those DMs of BetterHelp. You can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours, which I've said over and over again is very important. It's very hard to find somebody you call, you wait for them to call you back. It's a whole issue, but BetterHelp solves that in under 48 hours. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/garbage. That's betterhelp, HELP.com/garbage. Do it.
So what was if you have to say what was the weirdest one besides Meme Maker, I suppose?
The weirdest one? I mean, the one that throws everyone for a loop is that I worked as a dancer at bar mitzvahs for a long time.
But that was a fucking great gig.
Great.
Even in the suburbs of Philly, that was like, he's a dancer for Barry Rothstein or whatever.
What does that exactly entail? I've never heard of this.
Really?
Like a stripper?
No. You get the crowd go. So like, the production company, whoever's putting the DJ, whatever, would go on and they would bring...
All right, at this time, I'd like to welcome everybody to Todd's Bar Mitzvah. And welcome to the dance floor. We've got George with, he's going to do some, I was the only white guy in the tri-state area that could breakdance, so I was in heavy demand. And I got paid really well for very little work.
And you go out and just get the party started.
Yeah, because you got to think it's a lot of introverted young teens who are whatever. They get the fucking.
You ever meet
There's always guys and girls.
I would have hated you. I would have never gotten out there.
You ever meet a 13-year-old Jewish kid from Long Island? They're not exactly
not the life of the party.
No. So we would get them going, but then we'd also dance with the old ladies.
Okay.
We'd go hang out and we'd be like ringers at a party.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
I don't ever remember
and
that.
I worked for like
No.
eight or nine different companies, and I worked my way up. I mean, some of these companies, they would pay you good money for like a 4-hour party.
Sure.
You'd wear black on black. because you'd sweat like an animal.
And how old are you when you're doing this?
I started when I was
28.
18. I did one last Saturday.
Can't beat it.
Hey, the
It's
money's
under the
good.
table. What do you want?
Yeah, no, I started when I was 18. I was at a friend of mine's graduation party, and I was ripping it up. I mean, just tearing up.
I like the way you move.
tearing up the deck. It was
Some slime ball comes up the after.
Listen, the way you did the worm when everybody else was eating blew my mind.
yeah. I wormed my way over to the buffet table.
Can you do the robot like that every Saturday?
Or is this just a fluke?
Or is
So-
it just the Manischewitz in you? What's the
So,
deal?
so I got a job with this company, Mikey Mike Productions.
Yeah, you did.
The most
Very
Long
Long
Island
Island.
thing ever.
Mikey Mike Productions and Limousine Service.
Yeah.
And some of these companies, it's like Jay-Z started off as a drug dealer.
Long Island is a complete other fucking world.
Sure.
It
Totally
really is.
other world.
I like how
It's
you're
another
comparing
world.
Mikey Mike to when Jay-Z started.
Well,
That's
like-
a fucking stretch.
He's the
I don't know Mikey Mike. I'm sure he's a great guy, but he's no Hove.
No,
all right?
Listen, Jay-Z took an illegitimate business and turned it into an empire because
Sure.
he had a great business mind. CEO's mind. That marketing plan was me.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just listen to that song on the way in.
Mikey Mike, I'm not comparing him to Jay-Z. Actually, he was kind of the worst, but he took it and made it into this massive business.
Probably cleaned up out
He
there.
started off with DJs, then he started hiring dancers, then he started hiring MCs, then he started hiring other talent, then he started renting furniture, then he started buying lights, then he started buying other shit. And
It
before
became huge production.
Hold on, furniture for a party, not like just like
I get
couches
them.
and shit, right?
no furniture for a party where
I
you
can get
have
you in a lazy boy if you need be.
where you-
Listen, Tank, hit him with the worm. I'm going to pull in the pull-out couches.
Everyone on Long Island knows I was the first guy to bring a strobe light to a bar mitzvah.
That's awesome.
it gets crazy. You start, I mean, before you know it, it's like when I was working for Tom Kaufman Productions, right? We did a bar mitzvah at the fucking
He also
Waldorf-
says Tom Kaufman like we should know what that is.
Well, no, some people may. It's just a
TC, of course.
It's
yeah.
a
Probably TK. What are you talking about?
TKP. It's a funny name.
Ours was Beach Street. Beach
Yeah.
Street Productions.
Really?
That guy used to Bobby Morgenstein or something. Yo, he used to kill it.
So we did a bar mitzvah at the Waldorf Astoria.
There you go.
This bar mitzvah, how much do you think it cost?
Dude, I-
just
200 grand. They're crazy.
$2.4 million.
Jesus Christ.
This bar mitzvah cost.
That's going to be our next Patreon goal. Get a bar mitzvah for the big man.
Oh man, I love the game. I was so jealous of those kids. My Jewish friends, their
They used to
parents
make
would
so
go
much
all the
money.
fuck out. I never saw a dancer though.
I mean, they would have. But that's because we were incognito. You didn't know. We were
And it was
there. We
also
were
probably,
ninjas.
it was
Wait,
past,
hold
it was
on.
past your time.
Wait a minute, you were incognito? It
We-
wasn't.
No, we wouldn't go out and dance in front of you and for you. You were probably just hanging out with your friends, and we were getting the other people who were alone.
Weren't people like, who invited this guy?
Yeah, bro, but you were 13. You were probably
Not
in your
thinking
own
about
world.
it,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
You're fucking, I'll Google it over this fucking hunk doing the worm. What are you talking about? I'm
Yeah.
about to slip off my chair right now thinking about it. I'm not worried about who invited this guy. He's fucking the life of the party.
I want him at the next party. You
Yeah.
probably thought I was an uncle or
I was
something.
going to get his
Hey,
number.
hey, Milstein, your cousin can really move. Let me tell you something.
Hey, your jacked Irish cousin can really move, dude.
He's a Jew?
Jesus Christ. On his mother's side.
You got
the
two
good
s-
half. The good half.
You're eating 2 slices of pizza at once, fucking shaking it up on the dance floor. Oh my God,
You
that's
gotta hide your crucifix necklace.
Yeah, that's the weirdest. That's the weirdest job I've ever had. I think. I don't know. I've had
fucking
so many.
Beautiful.
So
Man,
many.
Long Island is fucking something else.
It's great.
Were you allowed to eat in your room as a kid?
Allowed. My parents paid attention. They may have known that I was fucking crushing Subways in my bed at 10 p.m. every night. I ate in the middle of the night every night.
Were you a fat kid?
Oh yeah.
Is that how the obviously the turn?
Yeah, I was
to
made
this,
made
yeah.
fun of and bullied to an extent, but I had this problem, and I still have this problem, just not to the extent that I did. When I started lifting weights the summer before 9th grade, something happened where my appetite just became voracious. There's 3 things that I've done in the middle of the night that I can't believe I've done. One of them is drink an entire bottle of maple syrup. That was when I was
Out of the bottle or a glass?
out of the bottle.
He was
On the,
doing shot
on the rocks,
glasses,
or what
yeah.
are you doing? Wait, why?
Was that up or what?
I was eating peanut butter. So my
That doesn't make it better, dude. You should have said waffles. I was having a salad and
Wait, how old are you when this happened?
15.
You're 15 years old.
15.
You're a bigger kid.
I'm 240.
Okay.
Hachi,
You're
machi.
eating peanut butter in your room in the middle of the night.
No, in the kitchen.
You're in the kitchen just eating peanut butter.
So my
Chunky or creamy?
creamy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not a total dirtbag.
Okay.
So my mother's father, my grandfather, taught us this snack, which don't even bother trying it because it will ruin your fucking life.
Okay.
But I'm going to tell you what it is, but don't do it because I'm telling you it's going to cause
I'm probably
major
gonna do
problems
it,
in
but
your
go
life.
ahead.
So you mix together syrup and peanut butter, and you eat it on saltine crackers.
Okay.
Maple syrup and peanut butter.
Okay.
It's like,
Salty and sweet.
Yeah.
but something else too. Something else happens. God intervenes and creates this. But I can't even describe it. So anyway, I had this in my brain since I was a kid. So I would mix peanut butter and maple syrup whenever I could.
Mm-hmm.
So I just was eating peanut butter, making sandwiches, putting syrup on the fucking sandwich, closing it, taking a bite of the sandwich, squeezing syrup in my mouth, crunching it all around.
I can see how you got
It just,
there
I didn't
now.
drink
Yeah,
it
yeah,
straight.
yeah,
It
yeah.
was like, oh my God, I squeezed it and it went, it
Okay.
like went like the ketchup.
Sure.
And I was like, oh my God, it's over. It's done. I can't believe I fucking finished a whole bottle of maple syrup.
Damn.
So that was the first one that was really like, I have a problem. The second one was when, because I'm like grayed out. I'm half asleep, half awake when I do this stuff.
Okay.
The second one was when I was living alone for the first time. I was 25 years old, and I don't know. I must have thought I was making oatmeal or something in the middle of the night. I put a jar of peanut butter in the microwave,
Put my dick in there.
put it on, and then drank it, and almost killed myself with the oil, hot oil,
Oh yeah.
going down
That'll
my
separate.
throat. Yeah, it was like, I mean, lava in my throat.
What the fuck?
I mean, I almost died. I legitimately thought, okay, this is it for me. You know? It wasn't a ton. It was maybe like 2, 3, 4 tablespoons or whatever, but it was enough to like coat my throat, go into my stomach. I was like, oh my God. I almost woke my roommate up and told him, like, just watch me for the next 15 minutes because I think I might be dying right now. I microwaved it for like a minute. That's a long time.
Wild.
If you see me grab a jar of jelly, knock me out. Call the cops.
And then the third thing is I got into Quest bars and peanut butter and Coke Zero for a while in the middle of the night.
Dude,
Which I
Quest
still
bars, peanut butter,
Coke
and
Zero.
Coke Zero.
I had a big power bar fucking phase where I liked them more than regular candy bars because of the chew in them.
Yeah, there's a mouthfeel situation.
Man, it's fucking
Yeah, it's like
that and
it's
a
kind of
Gatorade.
it's got a jerky feel to
It's
it.
a challenge.
Really tough to get through some of them.
Dude, I used
Yeah.
to. We used to get the whole box of them. My mom would get them.
The actual power bar?
Power bar
Peanut
chocolate.
butter. Oh, chocolate?
Yeah, we're talking. I'd like the peanut butter too, but just unwrapping those chocolate ones and like bending them up.
It's like taffy.
Dude, like literally like fucking taffy.
Yeah,
I prefer a long time. I preferred it over a candy bar.
of course.
And my brother would be like, "What the fuck? You eat a half a box of them?"
Your jaw starts hurting.
Oh,
You're not
dude.
even rock climbing today.
I'd put powder on my hands while I ate them.
Got carabiners
Yeah,
all over you.
I wasn't working out at all. But God,
What do you need all this power for?
So you got into Coke Zero.
So yeah, one night I for some reason took the knife, took a giant thing of peanut butter, like a mound.
Are you fat at this point at 25? Or are you?
No, I'm just, this is me making up for when I wake up in the middle of the night, I am the fat kid that is still there from when I was a kid.
I'm a fat
Okay.
kid when I wake up.
So
too.
I eat as well as I can during the day, and then at night I'm like, Mom's not here.
That's when the monster comes out.
You know?
Yeah.
So the middle
And
of the
do you
night,
still do this? Does this still happen to you sometimes?
not as often and not to the extent.
Right. But sometimes you just wake up in the middle of the night starving. You go into
Starving.
the kitchen and look out.
Starving. But one night I took a peanut butter jar, spread it. I spread the peanut butter for some reason on the can of Coke Zero, and then
This guy's bonkers.
and then wiped it off with the Quest bar, ate it, and then threw the can of Coke Zero on the counter and went back to bed. And my wife woke up. This was like 5 or 6 years ago. She woke up and she was like Like, I don't drink, right? But if I did, I imagine this is what it would be like the next morning after a blackout.
Sure.
She was, like, legitimately upset.
Thinking that you drank.
No, she was like...
Something happened.
She-
What's going on
She goes,
here?
what happened
You're a little
last
high
night?
strung.
She goes, what happened last night? I go, what do you mean? She goes, I woke up and there was a Coke Zero can covered in peanut butter stuck to the counter. And I was like, oh, yeah, I do remember that kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I did that, though. She's like, this has got to stop.
That's wild.
Dude, that's
It was like a
fucking
moment
wild.
for us.
Yeah.
It was a real, she was upset with me.
Yeah.
I
But
get
that's
it.
not me. I'm not that person. I wanted to say to her, like, that's not, when I wake up, that's a
Or
different.
maybe that's really who you are.
I
You're
would have
not
said
this
somebody
person.
broke in and did some weird shit.
Yeah, I should have. I don't know. I wasn't thinking.
Holy fuck.
It's cloudy from the Coke Zero.
All right.
Shit.
All that ascertain or whatever it is. Let's get into some AYG questions.
Yeah,
here,
let's
boys.
do some cues
Let's
here.
fucking get
I
into
think you've
it.
given us enough backstory.
Hey, IG.
I mean, you're going to need a lot to pull you out of what you already
no,
laid.
we're kidding. Although the Zippo's very nice.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I was gonna get you one with like something real trashy on it, like a deck of cards or
Harley
something.
Davidson or
Yeah,
something.
no, there was like a poker thing, but I figured keep it clean, keep it simple.
That's beautiful. It's beautiful. I don't know how it's going to help you with the Coke Zero can,
Yeah.
but we're going to see. Were you a Crystal Light family growing up?
We did do Crystal
I
Light.
did Crystal Light. What would you have with dinner?
So there's one. This may explain the Coke Zero thing. There's one night in particular I remember waking up from a nap and having a plate of spaghetti and
You're like a fucking werewolf. What the fuck?
There's mayonnaise in my hair.
Fucking waking up in the middle of the night, terrorizing the town of Jericho.
I know.
Dude, one night I woke up, I went to bed with 6 feet of bubble tape in my mouth. Remember the bubble tape?
Yeah.
I took the whole thing in my mouth.
Are you
the
sure there
cour-
was only, I don't think there was 6 feet.
It was
in each
3
one.
feet.
Yeah,
There was
dude.
no 6 feet. 6
No,
feet,
3.
bro.
It might be 6.
6 feet of bubble tape for you, not them. I remember the commercial. So,
Took that to heart. Get away from my bubble tea.
so I put it all in my mouth one night over the course of 2 hours of watching TV. Then fell asleep with it in my mouth.
You're like
And-
a toddler.
And woke up with it in my head, in my hair. And my parents had to shave my head at like 3
Never
a.m.
grew
one
back.
night. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Wait,
I-
they did it in the middle of the night?
At like 3 a.m. they were dying. My parents, like, I had a purple helmet on with like hair sticking through the gum.
Oh,
Like,
was the purple bubble tape too?
Grape,
That
yeah.
was all right, man. That water's back here.
Yeah.
That gets the gels
Oh,
going.
man,
That
that
gets-
shit was awesome.
Oh man, the first 7 bites that sucked,
Ah.
but it got around to it.
Bubble Tame hit the scene like a fucking wrecking ball, man.
fucking big league chew. See ya.
Oh,
Bubble tapes.
Yeah,
here.
no shit.
I was an athlete, so I was a big league juke. I was a fucking cleanup hitter, so I was an athlete on and off the field. boys.
Big League Chew had so much sugar in it that for the first couple of chews, you chewed too fast. It
was
really
t-
took a while to tighten up.
Yeah, it was
too
soft.
soft.
It was,
Yeah.
it was like it wasn't gum. You had to get it to the gum.
Yeah,
gum
it was
consistency.
wild, man. Oh my God! Tank,
All right.
what the fuck?
Oh wait, so the spaghetti, the Coke, and I remember taking a sip of the Coke, and it was like ecstasy. I've been chasing that high ever since.
100%.
Yeah.
Sure. So you were was it regular Coke?
That
or
was
it
Coca.
diet?
That was Coca-Cola.
Okay, so your parents would give you soda with dinner,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Long Island.
and
in
if
the
you went out
fucking
if you
90s.
went out to dinner with your family, would you be allowed more than one soda, or was it one soda and that's it?
You know what? I don't remember ever going out to dinner with my family. Just on the spot thinking about it, I don't remember ever doing that.
Did Brandy serve food? The bar?
I don't think so.
Oh man.
We went to like Long Island Railroad dinner dances. And
What the
and
fuck
shit.
is that?
It's a dinner and a dance, bro.
For the employees?
Yeah, they'd
the
have
employees
like
in
I mean,
their
you said it
family.
like I got invited this
they'd
year.
have they'd have
you
like
taking to the ball?
they'd have events and like
Sure.
you know what I mean. But
I bet you the food at those things was probably fucking
All
top
fucking
shelf.
sternos and stuff
Fucking
going.
meatballs, mashed potatoes,
Swedish
coleslaw.
meatballs.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about.
But going out later on with my family,
uh-huh.
after I was of drinking age, before I got sober, I do remember drinking quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody ever said, hey, don't drink it. Like my mom would say, hey, have 2. I'd be like, I already had 8. What are you talking about? You know?
Same with our family. It's like,
Yeah.
it's how much you can drink. Like there's,
Yeah, there was
we're
no
big-
limit on
Sure.
drinking because it was like, hey, the more you drink, the more I can drink. Fuck. Put them away, sonny.
yeah, of course.
making me look good.
Hey gang, let's talk about Helix mattresses, baby. The best in the biz. I sleep on one every goddamn night of my life, and it's the best decision I ever made. The good folks at Helix were nice enough to send me and my lady friend, my wife, a mattress. We took the 2-minute sleep quiz. 2 minutes. Who doesn't have 2 minutes? Go find out what you're matched with. It asks you what you like, how you sleep, the whole 9 yards. It figures out what mattress is best for you. We were matched with the Twilight series, and we loved it. We loved it so much we upgraded to a king, and now it's me, the bird, and Hansi Ponzi all sleep in a Helix mattress. It's fantastic. No going to a mattress store, talking to some salesman who doesn't know what he's doing, who's working on commission. Helix goes right to you, baby. Find out what you want, and they got every mattress you could ever imagine for plus-size guys. If you sleep hot, if you sleep cold, if you like it firm, if you like it soft, whatever you want, Helix has it covered. If you're sleeping on a mattress that your Nana died in, it's time to get a new mattress. And Helix is offering up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners. Go to helixsleep.com/garbage. With Helix, better sleep starts now. Do it.
Have you ever taken a bath in a hotel?
Yes,
Dude.
I have.
But a nice hotel.
Doesn't matter.
Is that trash?
A bath in a hotel?
If it's like the Waldorf or something like that, and you're in the jacuzzi
Was it the
tub-
Waldorf? was it after the Glickstein's fucking bar mitzvah?
No, but you know what? I got invited down to the Soho Beach House in Miami
Okay.
to go speak there, and they had a bath, and my wife was staying downstairs. I can only handle like an hour and a half of sun, 2 hours of sun max. And there was a bath there, and for some reason, I was like Kevin in Home Alone. And I put so much soap in it. This was like 3 years ago, by the way.
Was this because you were sunburnt? Was this like medicinal, or you're like, I'm just having a day. I'm gonna fucking
I'm just
draw
gonna
a nice bath.
I would never do this in my house because I don't feel like cleaning up, or I don't have bubble bath in my house. But yeah, I went. I mean, the bubbles were 3-4 feet tall. I mean, it was comical
Was this at night or during the day?
during the day.
That's weird.
It was weird.
Yeah, you taking a bath
As a
during
guy
the
who
day.
likes a nice bath during the day is upside down.
If I was your wife,
crazy.
I would have more questions about that than the fucking
Oh, I
peanut
know.
butter
Takes a
can.
bath and then
What the
goes
fuck
to
are
lunch.
you doing?
That's
No, I
fucking
made sure it was done by the time she got home. If I got caught doing that, I would have been embarrassed.
Dude, a bath is to wash
Yeah.
the day away. You let it all get off of you. You relax.
Holy shit.
That's fucking.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's like taking a sleeping pill at lunchtime.
He apologizes.
I'm sorry about that.
Have you ever had a hot dog and a hamburger roll?
Oh yeah, I've had a hot dog on white bread.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm from Comac.
Have you ever had a hamburger and a hot dog roll?
I've had
Chop it in half.
That's a good time.
I'm
It's a good
sure.
time.
My dad used to eat hamburgers on English muffins, which I did
That's
for a while.
real classy.
Breakfast burgers.
That's
I call
real
that.
classy.
Yeah.
There's a
I,
lot.
mean, I don't know if it's
I'm
real
telling you,
classy.
it is because all the nice Irish joints on the Upper East Side. When I was banging up there back in
That's
the
an
early
oxymoron,
2000s,
by the way. The nicer Irish places.
They
on the
all
Upper
did
East Side.
fucking burgers on English muffins, and I
Yeah.
always thought that was real.
It's an
classy.
interesting combo.
Because I couldn't afford Martin's potato rolls.
Yeah.
Can you name any of the boats on Deadliest Catch?
No.
Did you keep your butter on the counter as a kid?
We kept it out of the fridge, man.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I mean, we would go through a stick a day. We were all fat, you know?
We got to butter all those cans of soda. Can't be waiting for it to fucking thaw out.
No, as a matter of fact, if we went through a stick and the butter had to come out of the fridge, it was like a problem. We would be pissed. And we'd microwave it. And then it would be like liquid.
Yeah.
And we'd scrape it off the top, and then it would be like a canoe butter. You know what I mean?
I remember
It's a real delicate. The timing of trying to defrost butter in the microwave is a fucking science.
8.5 seconds.
Maybe. Yeah.
Same thing as a Quest bar.
Yeah. Wait, you put those in the microwave?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, this guy's crazy.
Yeah.
He's talking about taking beds in the middle of the day in Miami. What are you talking about, dude? This guy's not fucking sane.
You or any member of your family ever a lifeguard?
No.
Okay.
But I did work at the town pool in Huntington as a ticket
boy.
taker.
A ticket
Okay.
taker. Okay.
Which
Ticket
was
taker's okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
His
You know
life-
your Uber rating.
I know it roundabout.
solid? Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's like 4.9 something. But I don't take a ton of Ubers, so
What do you drive or Lyft? Or
I drive.
Just drive.
I drive.
Where you live at now? Where's the
It's out on the
place?
island.
Smithtown,
You're okay, so you're out on the island.
Suffolk County.
Okay.
Shout out to Smithtown Water. That's a deep cut.
Smithtown's really nice.
Do you know about that?
No, I just know it's from Chrissy D and Yanni always talk
That's
about
from my episode.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go. I skipped that one. Just
Yeah.
kidding.
Smithtown Water Department.
Okay, look at that. All right.
I was
Deep cut.
I was educating them on the difference between waters, and then I said, you know, there's probably one person watching all of Smithtown Water right now, and either Chris or Giannis goes, I don't think we've ever had somebody on the podcast give a shout out to the Smithtown Water Department.
That's a deep cut.
Shout out to Vinny over there.
I wanted to do this podcast, because I love you guys.
Thank
you, buddy.
I love the podcast. I love comedy so much. It's been my favorite. Comedy and music are my two favorite things since I was 5-6 years old. But also because I think that what you guys do is so fun, finding out if people are garbage. And I wanted to know from the experts because I do some things that are class. But I also have had a
I'm
whole...
still waiting to hear
I've had
one,
a-
we
so-
haven't heard one yet.
You got about 20 minutes left, so you better start making a case for yourself.
well, I brought you gifts, but I've had...
Nicorette gum and zip. And I'm pretty sure a used sleep mask.
You tried to pay us off.
And a
but-
board game you have an ownership in.
But I've had a
I'm
whole...
pretty sure I'm going to get a Venmo request for later.
Maybe I am garbage.
What? Are you kidding me?
Talk about growing up on the turnpike.
And
or
what
whatever.
does that have to do with the water? What are you talking about?
If I go to your house right now, what kind of and I ask for water, what am I getting?
Tap, but I have a whole house filter on, which is alkaline water.
I'll give you that.
To the whole house. That's pretty classy.
We shower in fucking Fiji level water. You know what I mean?
I'll be showering Aquafina at my place. Shout out to PepsiCo, huh?
Taking a bath in club soda. That's great.
Gets out of the gun from Brandy's.
You die.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna get into now a little bit. I would assume that you're doing something. You're doing very well, obviously.
Okay, great point.
Yes.
I grew up trash.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Still in you, dude. I don't know. I don't think. I mean, you can get all the house fucking filters you want. There's no way.
Now,
I bet you that
now I'm
wasn't
sweating.
I bet you that wasn't cheap though. Getting that water system hooked up at the house.
No.
Did you
Yeah.
buy? Did you build a house or buy an old house or what's?
No, we
what's-
bought a house.
Bought a house.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't have the patience to go through that process.
Okay.
I can't do that.
Ever seen a fight at a Waffle House?
No. I've never been to a Waffle House.
Have you ever been in a brawl?
Yeah.
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 Where at?
Yeah, I'm not a big fighter, to be honest
Sure.
with you, but I did get into a fight.
You don't come out of fucking Long Island without ever getting in a fucking a scrum. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got into a fight outside of a deli once in my senior year of high school.
You have to.
Ran out of Capicola. We fucking lost it.
It's a rite of passage. You want to know that was your graduation project? Go tune someone up in a parking lot of a Sev.
There was a fight between Comac and Northport the night before at a basketball game,
Nice.
and I reckon.
Crosstown rivalry.
Yeah, Comac and Northport had a big rivalry for some reason. I guess because stupid high school
You're all
shit.
dirtbags.
Yeah, Northport was worse, but I have to say that legally.
Each team was like 3-10.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Still fighting.
But I recognized the car from the fight the night before.
What was it? Do you remember what kind of car?
Yeah, it was a Mustang with rims on it.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. It wasn't a Beamer.
It wasn't a minivan.
And I felt I was in this pizza place, and like 20 kids walked in, and I'm very stupid for not putting two and two together. But I saw these kids walk in, and they were like looking around, and I was like, "Oh, these kids are looking for trouble." I just like instinctively knew it, and then I walked outside, and I saw the car from the night before, and I said to my friends, "Yo, that's the car from the night before." And it did not occur to me at all that those 20 kids might be with that car.
Sure.
So we waited by the car, and then all of a sudden the 20 kids come out, and it's just me and two of my friends.
Selling this thing, man.
And
Is this for sale?
It's 5-0. What's the deal?
and I still started a fight with him.
Nice.
For no, and this is like so unlike me, because usually I'll try and talk or reason or just like
Break dance your way out of it.
Bam, bam, bam.
Fucking hit him with that.
See this? like that?
You spinning on your head, kicking 9 guys in the face.
Yeah, real Zoolander shit. Zoolander hadn't come out yet. I didn't know that was an option. So I'm 240 in high school, shaved head, look crazy, right? So I go, hey,
that maple syrup.
I go, whose car is this? Yeah, I smelled like a tree. I go, whose car is this? And he goes, it's mine. Why? I go, you were at the Comac High School basketball game last night? And he goes, yeah. I go, something. And then he's like, hey, this isn't your problem. We know who we're looking for. It's not you. And he goes, tell your friend to come back here tomorrow at 12:30. And for some reason, I look at all of them and I go, you're all fucking dead, like that. So unlike me.
Real movie line.
And then one kid comes up and goes,
Some guy pops out. Hey, your meatball sub's ready.
No,
as soon as I finish this sandwich.
some guy who was about my size goes, let's fucking go right now. So we started fighting, and then another kid jumped on top of me. Then my friend took him off, and then it was probably like 5-on-2 for a little while. But then fights are so fast.
Yeah.
I got so tired. It felt like I was fighting for like 8 hours.
Dude, an 8-second fight will put me on the bench for
This fight went on for
fucking
like
6 months.
2 minutes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was too
Yeah,
long.
that's an eternity.
I threw up. It was a nightmare. Yeah.
So in the second round, I thought I had him.
Yeah, you had all that pizza in you. You don't fight after the
Fucking
slices.
3 slices of Sicilian in you.
Yeah, it was a special. I had 2 specials. It was a nightmare.
Oh, God.
So that's my big fight.
That's
story.
beautiful, man.
Have you ever worn a hoodie with a thumb sleeve or a thumb hole?
No.
Okay.
Anybody in your family ever see a UFO? Claim to have seen a UFO. Like, how they wouldn't even tell it if they did.
Do you open your eyes underwater? This guy, trash. All right.
Was there an extended period of time where you walked around with a gallon jug of water?
Oh yeah, I
I'm
was the
surprised you
fucking.
didn't walk in with one today. That's real meathead shit.
I think I started that. I was doing that in 1998. I used to drink 2-3 gallons of water a day. That's how I lost all my weight in my senior year. I lost like 60 pounds. I saw Anna Nicole Smith on TV when she lost all her weight. She was probably also doing cocaine, but the interview
she was
gave,
big on fen or whatever, wasn't
Yeah.
she? Yeah.
The interview she gave, this is why I remember it, because they go, how did you lose all the weight? She goes, oh, I just drank so much water, and when I couldn't drink any more water, I just hold my nose. And I remember thinking, water doesn't have any smell. Why are you holding your nose? But then I just drank more water, and I looked at my dad. I'm like, does water make you lose weight? And he goes, if you drink enough of it, yeah, it fills you up, it hydrates you, and it's the best thing you can do. And I drank like 4 glasses of water that night, and then I drank a gallon of water a day for the next 2 years.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Anyone in your family refer to the bathroom as the John, the commode, or the loo?
No, but I think the commode is probably the worst of those 3.
Yeah.
It makes my fucking skin crawl.
Have you, any member of your family, ever been injured at an amusement park?
No. I don't think so.
You said your big drive. I assume you have an Easy Pass in the car?
Oh, yeah.
Is it mounted or do you have to hold it?
It's mounted, but I will hold it if need be.
I'm a holder guy myself. I'm looking for it every time we're coming up to the fucking toll booth.
In my wife's car, she doesn't have the mount, so the every time we approach, it's a fire drill.
Yeah, but it'll pick it up in the car. Anywhere in the
I
car,
know,
it'll
it doesn't
pick it
matter.
up.
Yeah.
I still panic.
I know, me too.
Let me ask you this.
Oh, I gotta rely. Mine's propped up behind the dashboard screen, and anytime I take a hard turn or I get off on a highway,
That thing goes out the window. You're fucked.
dude, it's bad.
You're filling out forms at the fucking turnpike station. Let me ask you this. So you have your own home. Let's say your trash cans are out front.
Yeah,
Somebody walks by and throws something in your trash can. How do you feel about that?
go for it.
You're okay with that?
Oh,
Okay.
that's a big problem in my head.
Really?
I don't even like doing it to other people because I know I would not like that.
But see, I think it's
Are the trash cans empty or are the trash cans full?
whatever.
No, because if they're empty, now I have to take your trash into my garage. If they already came to pick up the trash,
Okay.
I
and
understand
it's
that.
sitting
Yeah, I
there, and
understand
then someone
that.
throws trash into my empty trash can,
But would you rather
I
than
now
just throw
tell-
it on the front lawn?
I'd rather you fucking find a proper disposal receptacle for it.
Hold it.
See, I think that is.
So now I'm taking your trash into my garage. That's no. What?
Tank?
I
I'll
don't believe in this guy. What are you nuts? This guy's suspect.
well, I'll tell you what.
He's probably the one to throw it in my trash can.
In my old house, I had a tree that that
this is gonna be bad.
the one that we moved out of. I had a tree that
kept on my trash.
kind of went over, like dropped leaves on my neighbor's property.
It's a big that's a fucking act of war in the suburbs.
And he was nuts. He was a retired police officer, unmarried, no girlfriend, no kids, no nothing. He would just meticulously manicure his property all day long. And it was a small property.
Okay.
Like every blade of grass was the perfect length, like nothing out of sight, out of line. So the tree was a problem. So he used to rake his leaves every day, and he would take, in his mind, whatever he thought fell from my tree and put the bag on my property.
To say, you take care of this.
Yeah, it was in a bag. It wasn't like he would just throw it, but it was still odd, right?
Yeah.
And I remember saying to my wife, I'm like, yo, this guy puts his version of whatever fell off our tree onto our property in a bag. Isn't that weird?
Wild.
So I did say to her one time, I said, listen, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much does the presence of the bag bother you? The actual bag itself, devoid of the context. She goes, I don't know, 2. I said, yeah, but how much does it bother you that he thinks it's okay to do that? She's like, oh, 10. I'm like, yeah, it's a 10 for me too.
Right.
So then I decided I was going to say something to him, and then I was like, what's the best case scenario? I make the guy feel bad and weird, and then I have to have that thing over us all. And then he wound up moving. So God helped me.
You really got to pick and choose, but
I would have cut the tree down.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, it was a huge tree anyway.
Yeah.
But he was out there blowing the shavings away while they were cutting the tree down.
Oh my
Guy was out of his mind.
What a psycho.
Yeah.
What a psycho. Let's see. We use a refillable water bottle station at the airport.
I don't think so.
Are you flying first class usually?
Now I am, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
mean business.
Take your shoes off on the
This guy
plane?
runs Instagram. What are you talking about? We're not flying first class, you fucking asshole. Fucking nuts. My mom knows who this fucking cocksucker is.
You ever fly standby?
Yeah, does Aunt Tootie know I'm here or no?
Teddy knows.
Yeah, she's upstairs working on memes.
Do I take my shoes off? No. I don't even take my shoes off at home. I like my feet covered.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Hold
Yeah.
on. Really?
You walk in the house, you're leaving today, you get back to the house,
Yeah.
You don't take your shoes
walk
off?
right in with the shoes on?
Walk right in with the shoes on. I'll nap in my bed with these shoes on.
What?
I don't give a fuck.
You'll
Shoes in
lay
the
down in
bed?
your bed?
I firmly...
Under the cover?
No.
I had to check with you. I don't know.
Even still, man.
A
Your
hotel
wife
room,
doesn't
I can
freak
kinda
out
get it.
No.
that you're in bed. You're in the bed with shoes on.
I don't always... It's not a practice, but like, I don't believe... There's no line for me between inside, outside. Like, it's all the same shit.
We cannot live together. There is distinct lines
That's
in my
a
head.
first.
I have
You're
indoor
laying in
clothes
bed
and
with your
outdoor clothes.
Does your wife do that?
No, she's like a barefoot person. You have inside clothes and outside clothes?
Sure.
Yeah, there was a girl that I worked with that used
If I'm
to
out
talk
all
about...
day in New York City and I go home, I'm not like sitting on my couch in the clothes I wore for 10 hours.
Why, are you leaning against buildings all day? Or?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's mostly a practice of when I was taking the subway all the time. Now I got a couple of bucks.
I think you're both crazy, to be honest with you.
Well, you wear the same clothes every day, so what are you going to say?
But getting in bed with your shoes
That's
on.
that's wild. I understand I'm on the other end of it.
Like, I don't do it all the time, but I have a thing in my head that I believe that a nap is not a nap unless you are wearing the clothes that you've been wearing all day and you have pants and shoes on. Otherwise, you just went to bed at a weird time.
Man, that's a real weird
Like,
line.
my wife naps under the covers.
I kind of back it.
Yeah.
You're also nuts. No, you can take a nap under the covers.
No, you can't. You just went to bed at a weird time.
No, yeah, that's a nap. A nap is going to bed.
Is there a gas leak in here or something? Everybody's going crazy.
No, I fuck with it heavy,
Jesus.
dude. A nap isn't a nap unless you got jeans on, dude.
I imagine the bedding's real nice. You got the king size mattress, I would assume. Yeah. The whole 9 yards.
Toby likes that one.
Crazy.
Fucking this guy's sleeping in Timberlands and I'm nuts. You fucking up
Wait
is
till you
down,
sleep.
down is
Wait
up.
till you sleep with that weighted mask on, dude.
That's classy. I like that.
You feel that thing on your eyelids. You're
Oh,
gonna
it's
be
great.
Like,
Do you sleep? You use one?
Oh yeah.
You do.
My
Oh,
wife
yeah.
has one, and I'll use it when I take a nap. I guess that's way against your taking it. Do you put a sleep mask on to take a nap?
No.
This guy doesn't like joy or being comfortable. This is nuts.
Oh, I love comfort.
You have a ceiling fan over the bed?
Sleeping in
Oh.
shoes.
Yes,
You do.
bro. I mean,
Are all the light bulbs in it?
Are
Are they all working?
I don't know if this one does. This one doesn't even have light bulbs.
Got a remote?
No, it's a
Really?
switch.
Okay.
Yeah, but I saw this video on TikTok of. Have you guys seen Interstellar?
No.
You ever seen
The
Interstellar?
Matthew McConaughey movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Christopher Nolan, right?
Oh, it's my second favorite movie of all
yeah,
time.
great movie.
First, obviously, is I Heart Huckabees, but there's a scene
Just move past it.
where
We don't have time.
I think David O. Russell makes a fine film.
yeah, I Heart Huckabees
Surprised
is
you didn't say
why
the Nutty Professor.
why
or
I can't
something.
do stand-up comedy, but we'll get it. That's a whole other thing. I've tried stand-up. I can't do it. I can't tell the same joke over and over again. I feel like Jude Law in that movie when he throws up. But so there's a TikTok where this guy is he's seeing himself put on a fan for the first time, and Matthew McConaughey's like, no, and it's him leaving his daughter, like he's trying to get himself not to leave. I put a fan on 6 months ago, and my wife got up to leave early for work one day, super early, and I was still sleeping, and she turned the fan off, and I felt like I woke up in hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's the worst.
Waking up hot.
Somebody kills the AC while you're sleeping or something like
Oh
that.
my God!
Wake up
man.
looking
I'd rather
to kill somebody.
I'd rather wake up. I did today from it being too cold. Like it was too cold.
You got to
in
be
my
too
room.
cold.
I know, but like the coldness woke me up because I only had a sheet, so I was like fucking proper freezing.
The
And
air's-
I'd rather wake up like that than wake up sweating.
The air's got to be moving.
Yeah, you're also sleeping in a North Face. Probably pretty hot, too.
But there I am in my parka,
Take the skull
sleeping.
cap off. You'll be all right. No, I understand. I can't sleep in stagnant air
Yeah.
at all.
yeah,
Something's
I need
got to be
something.
moving around.
Even if I'm covered. I mean, I'm covered by the blanket. I got to feel something on
Fighting
my
the
face.
cold is half the fun.
I have
Do you get dressed in front of the dryer?
no.
You have get dressed proper upstairs, all that stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you
Yeah.
use
Nice.
scented trash bags?
No. We have one of those
Compactors?
weird. No, it's a one of those. We have like our trash bags are style Q. Simple Human. One of those things my wife got, and I was like, oh, what is this? Now we're never gonna be able to get trash bags like at the
It's
supermarket.
for that.
Yeah,
bin.
but I'll tell you what, dude. Class.
Yeah?
Simple Human. Big. It
I like
fits
it.
perfect around
like
the rim of it. I mean,
I
it's
imagine everything in the house now is very tight. You keep everything clean. You got nice stuff, all that kind of stuff.
yeah, but like I was saying, I've had a hole in my wall for 2 months because my son was dinging around in an office chair. But we're gonna get the house painted, so like we're gonna
It's okay.
we're gonna fix it. Yeah.
It's okay. Couple of things. You wash your fruit?
No.
Never.
Blueberries all the time. Yeah. So I lied. I don't really eat fruit.
Okay.
I thought of an apple when you said that for some reason. I'm allergic to apples. I don't eat apples or a banana. I'm peeling a banana.
How do you
So,
feel about mayonnaise?
I like it.
Miracle Whip or Hellman's?
Hellman's.
Good man.
Yeah, I've heard this question before. I don't think Miracle Whip is actual mayonnaise.
Fucking garbage.
Yeah, it's not.
Right?
What do they call it? It's like dressing or something.
Yeah, it's a salad spread or something.
Spread.
Like that.
It's got a weird verbiage
Trash.
to it. Will you get in the express lane at a supermarket with too many items? Also, where are you shopping now? What supermarket?
We are an Instacart family, which I can't recommend enough.
Pretty
Do you tip the
classy.
Instacart guy?
Of
That's
course.
probably all done on the thing. You don't
Of
hit him
course.
with cash, right?
No,
it is
yeah, it's
done
all-
on
it's all in
done
there.
on the app.
Yeah. We have not gone food shopping in probably 2.5 years.
Really?
Respect
Just
that.
shows up.
Yeah. And you actually wind up saving money because you're not buying dumb shit walking
Yeah,
around.
you're not in there
Yeah.
just fucking.
And they
Impulse
bring it
buys.
to you. Yeah, they bring it to you. It's all logged in there. You bought this last time. Yeah, this is
Yeah,
what
you
we
just
eat.
go in and reorder. I
Yeah.
used to work for a guy. I had to do it for him.
Where's the family vacations now? Where are you taking the kids?
We're going to California
Okay.
in a couple of weeks. They're all different. I do kind of wish we had like a set thing, but we
Uh-huh.
did go to California 2 years ago when I was on Ellen. I brought them out there. We stayed in Malibu.
Nice.
They loved it. I mean, they love going anywhere.
Okay.
They just love us, and we love them. It's
Right.
like wherever we go, it's a
Doesn't
great.
matter.
We're having a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
time.
Yeah.
Have you ever worn a fedora?
No.
Okay.
I do, and
You
I
ever try
have.
one of those Jeff caps, like the little cabbie hats?
Yeah, I was just
Really?
gonna say I will sometimes. I know everyone like makes fun of Rogan for wearing those, and he does look, whatever. I mean, sometimes I feel like I look good in it. Sometimes I don't.
I know.
Sometimes I feel like I'm in shape. Sometimes I don't. It depends on how cold it is and how pale I am, what kind of jacket I'm
Sure.
wearing. You know.
Get it?
Anybody in your family, extended family, live near a cemetery?
I don't know. I don't think
Man,
so.
that's just my cousin used to live right across from one in Bridesburg,
do,
and it
man.
scared the
I would,
shit out of me.
I would not look out the fucking left side of the
Man,
house.
He'd be like, "Yeah, there's always parking right by the cemetery." I'm like, "Buddy,
Of course
I'm
there
taking
is."
an Uber. Get the fuck out of here! Leaving my car to get fucking."
You got magnets on the fridge?
No, I don't even think our fridge will receive magnets.
What is it?
What?
Cardboard? What
No,
the fuck?
like this. It's a steel fridge, but the side will take magnets. The front won't take magnets. It's like it won't let you be trashed. The thing is too nice. It won't even.
Classy. What do you? We got a Viking sub. What are you doing here?
It's one of the three. It's not a Viking. It's not a Sub-Zero. It's
I know what it is.
yeah.
I can't think of it though.
It's not a GE.
No, it's
Not
one
a
of those.
Kenmore,
It
all
came
right.
with that. It came with the house. They were all matching. We have like the double decker oven,
Nice.
the fridge, and
got
the
gas stove or fought like
Electric.
electric stove.
Electric.
Yeah.
But it's
Whoa.
not coils, right? It's the glass ones that the
Yeah.
whole thing lights up.
Yeah, I actually like
Ceramic.
the electric.
Ceramic.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Not bad. Do you have a big thing of gum in your car?
Oh, dude, I got so much gum.
Okay.
So much. I order from Amazon now.
That's wild. Who
Yeah.
orders Amazon? Gum.
I
That's
order
crazy.
so much gum from Amazon. I mean, I have a closet full of gum.
Do you know the acronym BOGO?
Yeah, buy one get one.
Do you eat any fast Everybody's been to
Shit.
pay less. What the fuck? Do you eat fast food?
Very, very rarely.
If you did, what are you getting?
Is Chipotle fast food?
No, that's pretty classy. That's pretty good.
You're talking about like Taco Bell, Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's, shit
Yes.
like that. No.
Big Mac side of maple syrup, you know. Whatever.
Yeah.
Lacto. Have you ever worn pants that zip into shorts?
Yeah, I mean, I think I started another trend.
Yeah, you definitely have had breakaway pants on before.
Well, I worked at Abercrombie in 1999. Right around that time, they made the documentary about
You're
it.
not
Did you
doing
see
yourself
that?
any favors here, big guy.
I wasn't the hot one though. I wasn't like the kid with no shirt on in the front. I was like the 7 out of 10 guy who was like, put him in the back. He's fine, but like don't put him out front. He can work here, but
He's in charge of the socks.
Yeah.
Stick him back there.
and they used to have these pants that zipped off, and I just zipped off the back half so my calves would show.
Oh my god.
And I went to Nassau Community College, and then 2 weeks later, everyone was fucking doing that. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
I could peg you as like a capris guy too when they were big in the early 2000s.
I
maybe.
tried it. It didn't work for me.
So is that where you went to college? Was Nassau County Community?
I went to Nassau Community College, then I went to University of Maryland, and then I graduated from Farmingdale. Yeah.
Okay.
I got expelled from University of Maryland.
It's pretty good, though. It's a good school.
To get expelled from, yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
I like how dirtbag you are. You're like, oh, well, you got in.
Hey, man, yeah.
You are a derp, all right?
Hey, as long as you can wear the sweatshirt, who gives a shit? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Repping the colors.
I know a couple of roads down there.
Well, yeah, I only got, that's it. I'm pretty good here.
That you open your eyes underwater one. That was a good one.
Preferred chicken wing, the drum, or the flat?
I don't eat wings.
Really?
Yeah. I don't want the bone that close to the meat ever in any situation.
Huh.
weird.
That's interesting.
And I eat a lot of meat. I mean, I eat chicken.
You're one of those guys that walk around with a Tupperware just like grilled chicken.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be. Not so much anymore. I can function without my meals. You know what I mean? I do like my structure, but
What'd you have for breakfast this morning
I just ate a Cliff Bar on the way out here.
at the house?
Usually it's oatmeal with peanut butter in it.
Okay. Cold or hot?
Hot.
Hot.
Yeah.
So you make it at the house?
And then a Monster Energy.
Okay.
White
Really?
Monster. Yeah.
The white kind? Jesus.
Yeah.
That comes with a pair of white Oakleys, I
It's
feel.
so
I
good,
don't-
dude.
Yeah, he's I know what to tell you. He's fucking trash.
You might
He's
be
a
the
Long
first
Island
one
dirtbag.
on this show to be 100% straight down the fucking line garbage. And I gotta tell you, I'm fucking here for it.
The best thing about you is you got into the University of Maryland before you were kicked out.
I mean, that's wild. That whole fucking tale is wild.
Yeah.
Which tail?
Yours.
All of them. What do you mean?
Really? I mean, I listen to a lot of episodes. I'm the trashiest
Not
person.
but
You're up there, man.
You've checked all the boxes. Every box is
Yeah.
checked.
Great.
There's no decision of like, well, maybe, whatever. You're in, the category of 100% trash.
Yeah. I mean,
Hey, you're a 1%er, I can tell you that. You're a 1%er.
I'm glad to be an elite something.
Buddy,
I really
you
am.
are.
Well, listen, bro, I fucking make memes for a living. What did you think I was going to have come from?
Yeah.
Harvard Law?
Yeah.
Like, you know Francis Ellis?
Of course,
Shout
love
out to
him.
Francis.
He was on my podcast years ago, and my SATs, I did okay on, right?
What's okay?
I got an 1180.
Not
right?
bad.
But there was a box that you had to check in the forms that allowed the SAT board to send your scores out to different colleges.
Yes.
I didn't check the box because I was like, fuck you. Fucking
Yeah.
send them if you want. I don't give a shit. I mean, I read the box. I read the question and everything. I just didn't fill out the box. I was like, they'll figure it out.
find me.
I remember specifically thinking, like, they'll figure it out. I didn't give consent. So Francis was talking to me, and I was on my podcast, and he went to Yale.
Yale or Harvard, I can't remember.
I believe he went to Yale. His family went to Harvard. He went to Yale, or vice versa. And I told him that story, and he goes, I sent my SAT scores out to all the colleges with my application. And I was like, he goes, yeah. I go, yeah, I wouldn't know how to do that. He goes, didn't you have like an advisor at school? And I was like, yeah. And he fucking lost
Who's
it.
the gym teacher?
He's
probably.
like, we came from such
Oh,
different
yeah.
backgrounds, dude. Like, our upbringings could not have been more different.
Your advisor was also the driving teacher.
I was trying.
Who drove the driving teacher car full time as his fucking main mode of transportation.
Listen, my parents were trying to keep us alive, and I was watching, fucking literally MTV Raps, BET Late Night Uncut, a full frontal comedy with Dom Herrera and Joe Rogan in 1992, 1993. And he was getting good advice from his parents about how to get into college.
Yeah.
I was
it's different.
eating 6
Yeah.
bagels for dinner with butter and American cheese melted on them, and he was getting fed vegetables, I'm sure,
Yeah.
or something.
Dude,
you know?
I'm the same way. I mean, I was in college, and my dad was trying to convince me to get out and join the steam fitters union. He's like, "What are you gonna do? Work at an entry level position? Join a union?
Yeah.
Like, you want to
Take the
so it's
test,
like,
join the union,
that's what
get
it was.
some
I mean,
fucking bennies.
Yeah, I didn't have.
There was no like, you could go on to be president type thing. Yeah, no.
Yeah, we would get into arguments in the house, me and my sister, and like we wouldn't ever talk about what we argued about. One of us would just sneeze, and someone would say, "God bless you," and that's how we'd start talking again.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
That would break the ice.
100%.
Tank Sinatra, ladies and gentlemen. We fucking love you. Anything you want the folks out there to know?
Plug
Obviously,
away anything, the game.
we got
Check
the
out
game
all of his
right here.
fucking
Check out the
pages.
game.
I am trash.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
And I mean, you know who he is. You've seen his work. Fuck
of course,
it's
man.
wild.
You're fucking killing
So
it, buddy.
the game in 30 seconds, just real quick.
Please.
I think it's the best board game ever made, objectively, obviously, because I have no attachment to it.
Yeah.
It's based
Not
on the
financially connected to this thing at all.
It's based on the Instagram account Influencers in the Wild, where the content creators are the content. It's just a silly fucking account where we kind of have fun with the other angle of the content. On the game, if you want to turn it around, on the board, you travel around. You go to Bali, you go to Coachella, you go to Burning Man, you go to fucking whatever.
Come on, that's a good time.
Yeah.
You end up at the Pink Wall, which is the end in Los Angeles, which is the influencer mecca.
Of course.
And along the way, you rack up followers instead of money. So if you land on a no Wi-Fi spot, you lose a turn. If
Out of data.
Come on, man. That's just fucking fun.
And-
automatic loss if some old tweets resurface.
so if you land on a blue spot, that's when the random cards are pulled. You have rewards, penalties, challenges, and questions. One of the penalties is a problematic tweet of yours from 7 years ago is pulled up and you get canceled. Another penalty is your dad found your OnlyFans, lose 25,000 followers. Questions, rewards, penalties, challenges. It's a fucking blast.
Yeah,
it
that's
really
fun.
is.
Check it out.
As far as like now goes, 2022, it's the game of life for people who are alive now.
Sure.
Yeah.
Check
Good
it the
time.
fuck out.
Good
gang.
stuff. Tank, thank you so much for coming in, buddy.
Thanks for
Appreciate it.
having
We
me.
absolutely love you. Kippy, what do you got for him?
Check out one of the live shows. The tickets are moving very,
Yeah,
very
come see
fast.
us.
Just got an update, so act now. Don't wait. Especially those shows in Philly, Rhode Island, Boston, Seattle, Portland. They're all going, so get those tickets.
Gang, we love you. We'll see you next week. Peace.